Hey everybody, Frank and Gary.
Hey, welcome back.
Welcome back to another episode of this really old, fallen down house that this little DIY couple's working on. We bought a old abandoned mansion, and it was in bad shape.
She's getting better.
We're fixing it up.
Yeah, almost 3 years now. In May, it will be 3 years we've been working on her.
What are some of the things that came up in the comment section? We love the comment section, by the way.
Well, we talked about that. The weight ratio of the platform.
Oh yeah, the platform worked, and we were very careful about how much we put on it because if it wasn't over, it was pretty close to the weight rating of the ladders.
So I wouldn't get on it.
But no, you got up there a couple times.
I did, but you weren't up there. We didn't get up there at the same time.
Well, we didn't get on the ladders at the same time.
No.
We stayed near the beam side of the platform.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
But is that what today's video is?
This week's video is us actually getting to work. We take down that ceiling. We take down some of the lath and get a really good look at what the floor, the ceiling joists look like. And we're able to make some really good decisions. But that's what this week's video is about.
Yay. But
we get to work.
Enjoy it, and we do enjoy the comments. Yes,
we do.
Enjoy interacting with all y'all on Sunday mornings or whenever you watch them. But it's fun.
So,
all right.
Thanks for watching. Getting a good look at this area. We've not had a chance to really look it over.
We can finally get to some of the sheetrock that's been 20 feet up in the air. Now that I have this beautiful platform.
Oh, it's a gorgeous platform.
Supported by 2 ladders and a work platform and a walk board.
Yeah.
But it's very sturdy.
Yes, it is.
So now I can take down all the sheetrock and this remaining plaster, and right about here that's where I got to put a post in from my new gigantic beam.
Yes.
Up to the old inadequate beam. And man, this puppy's going to be temporarily supported.
That's so that we can...
Well, just so
it doesn't fall down.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. But it's going to look good.
Very good. Okay, Frank is still working on taking the ceiling down. He got the sheetrock off, and he's working on taking down the old plaster. But we have to clean up after ourselves. Very quickly, the weight ratio. We don't want to add any more weight to this platform if we don't have to. So we're quickly trying to get it off, the weight off of it.
Do a little bit and then
fill up the buckets, dump the buckets so that that weight's not sitting on the platform.
It's slow and tedious, but it's safe.
Yes.
In case people were wondering why in the world we just don't knock it down. Because I don't want to, that's heavy.
That's very heavy.
Plaster is the same as concrete. And
this
stuff is 3/4 to an inch thick.
Yes, it is.
And I would rather do it a little bit at a time and take this down than take too much and take this down.
that would not be good.
No.
But it's looking good. We do have the stairs protected so that nothing hits it. So that's all good.
Well, that's part of this platform too.
Yep, yep. Slow and steady wins the race.
Because that would have just fallen 15 feet and put a nice dent in the
wood.
landing.
Yeah.
In case anybody was wondering, this is why we covered up this stained glass.
Yeah.
These big chunks of plaster falling down everywhere, all they have to do is tap that stained glass and it's broken. That stuff is so fragile.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
We haven't broken anything yet, so
knock on wood.
I'm going on what the internet says, and you know that's got to be true.
Miss Moreland's getting hammered.
Too much of the wet stuff.
Actually, the part that is so tough to get down is the part that never got wet.
That's how it's supposed to be all over the house.
I know.
It shouldn't have ever had to deteriorate.
No. No, it shouldn't have. Well, Frank, how's it going up there?
We're knocking down stuff.
Is that a good thing?
Absolutely. It looks better,
Yeah.
even though I know it seems silly. But these floor joists are in fantastic shape.
Yeah. That's great.
So, of course we have to figure out how to replace the lath and plaster.
Right.
That's down the road a ways.
Right. But we had to take a lot of it down. A lot of this on this side is just bad, rotten, destroyed.
And we need to put a post right here.
A post there, and some of those ceiling joists, floor joists for the attic have to be replaced.
From here, that way. All those, probably.
Yeah. Those are in really bad shape. But those over there by the stained glass window, they're awesome. That's great.
Yay!
Yay! Okay, all cleaned up for now. We got all that plaster over the platform done, and we got the stairs and everything swept down and the floor swept back up, and all the debris off the platform so that weight's not on there. We'll still have to pull the nails, but it's okay. Now this area is good for a little while. We're still have to work with beams and a post and all that stuff right there. That's one reason why we did what we did. So, what are we contemplating now?
Contemplating nothing. It's called planning.
Okay, what are we planning?
How to do this. This is that beam upstairs.
Okay.
Up in the attic. And I need to take the pressure off of it. Or I need to take the pressure off this floor. Because I need to take this crown molding down, which is holding pressure that it shouldn't. Because there's a small beam that was too small, we've talked about,
Right.
that is sagging. We've got to take all that out, but in order to take all that out, we got to push all this up because it's all resting on that.
Can't have that.
I've already got my beam underneath. I'm going to now measure what my post needs to be and jack it up.
Okay.
So that's what I'm doing right now,
Okie doke.
at least in theory.
Proof of concept. There's his beam that he has built. And if you look up, you can see the bottom of that beam that goes across the floor in the attic. You can see it right in that area right there. We got the post made. We got the jack up there. We have the base for it, which is this board right here, so that it helps distribute the weight. And it's a 2x8, 3 2x8 post.
3 2x8
It's pretty substantial.
ish. What could go wrong? At least the roof doesn't have 7,000 pounds of slate on it.
That's true. That's why it's not on there right now.
At least it doesn't have 2,000 pounds of asphalt shingles.
Well, that's true. That's why we just...
No temporary roof except for light stuff. 'Cause
Yeah. We
we
knew...
didn't trust this. That's not
No, we didn't.
Just didn't trust it.
For good reason.
This is a heavy post.
Yes, it is.
Now, we just have to find out if the rest of the house can support this part of the house.
Well, I hope so. I might move where I'm not underneath any plaster.
Chicken.
Well, yeah. I am a little chicken when it comes to that. Whoa. I'll move over here.
I've learned over the years, which I guess it has been years, you want to put the pressure on the post first before you screw it to something. Otherwise you bend your...
Oh.
Otherwise you bend your screws that are just there to hold it. That's a little tip for those people jacking up abandoned mansions. Little tip from Prankster. What do you think is going to happen when we put a couple pumps on it?
Don't know. She's gonna creak and groan, that's for sure. And drop plaster, well, at least dust.
This is called dramatic pause.
All right, well, let's see what happens.
watching this spot right here. This will tell me if it's going up or not.
And that's a good 2x12. That one that you're pumping on? Yes, of course it is.
Well, it just happens to be the 2x12 underneath the beam that I'm trying to pump up.
Yeah. It still looks like it's one of the good ones, for sure. All right, let me get back out from underneath.
All right, I'm headed upstairs to see what happened.
All right.
If anything.
Did it do anything yet?
I think it has. There's those cobwebs. There were some cobwebs right there that it has lifted up a little bit.
Well, that's good. We did move that board, holes in the floor, but there's the jack post right there. Through that hole you can see it. And this is that beam, like we showed a picture earlier, that we're trying to jack up because it is holding the roof. That's the little flat roof that you see going along here. And then it's right there by that valley rafter that we replaced. So is it working for us?
It's up. I just needed to take pressure off of this area. So I can take all those bricks and all that stuff out and put a new beam in. It's on order.
Very good.
You like my wonderful platform? See, the post is here. The beam is here. So I'm putting all the weight of the roof on this beam that I put across here. So nothing's on the platform and the walk boards. But I've jacked it up. Now I can tell that I've jacked it up some because this 2x12 is now up farther than it was when it started. So I know that I moved this up, which in turn is moving all that stuff up on top. So now that I've taken a lot of pressure off of it, I need to get this crown molding that shouldn't have been taking pressure and take it off.
Are you sleeping, Minnie? Oh, does that feel good? You like having your belly scratched? Yes, girl.